Avengers Infinity War is gonna change some stuff. I mean, you've seen the new trailer, you know that some stuff is gonna go down. In fact, even the directors have called the movie a culmination. They said if the last 10 years of Marvel have been a book, this is the end of that book. But does that mean that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is coming to an end? Nope. It just means that some new books are coming. Here's what Marvel plans to do after Infinity War. As in, let's take a look at all the projects they already have lined up. If you're new to Screen Rant, please consider hitting that subscribe button to stay up to date with our new videos. So first off, Infinity War comes out on April 27th, and it looks like stuff is gonna get messy. Then just a couple of months later in July, we're getting Ant-Man and the Wasp. Now in terms of timeline, this seems to be taking place just after the events of Captain America Civil War. Ant-Man was noticeably absent from the trailer and poster for Infinity War, but apparently this movie will tie into Infinity War in some ways. Maybe he's gonna go subatomic and get stuck there, maybe he's gonna go on vacation. Then in October of 2018, there's a Venom movie coming out starring Tom Hardy. Now, before you start writing angry comments, I know that's not an MCU movie, but there have been rumors that maybe it might have a slight Spider-Man Homecoming tie-in in some way. There are super conflicting reports on this, so I'm just gonna mention it. But yes, that's a Sony movie, not a Marvel Studios movie. After Ant-Man, we have kind of a long wait for an actual MCU movie. They usually come out every like 3-4 months, but now we're gonna have to wait from Ant-Man in July all the way till next March for Captain Marvel. In terms of timeline, that one takes place in the 90s, which kind of makes you wonder what Carol Danvers was up to during all the apocalyptic events since that decade. But I'm sure they'll have an answer to that question. Also important to note that the villains in that movie are the Skrulls. They're shapeshifters, and in the comics, they've taken the form of some heroes. So the door is open for us to learn in a shocking twist that a hero we've been following for years was actually a Skrull the whole time. If we're talking about new big storylines for Phase 4, Secret Invasion is a really good one. Then in May 2019, 2 months after Captain Marvel, we're getting Avengers 4. This was originally called Infinity War Part 2, but they changed that because people started thinking that Infinity War was one long movie that they split up in 2 parts, kind of like a Harry Potter Deathly Hallows situation, and so they wanted people to know that Avengers 4 is its own movie. The new official title for it hasn't been revealed yet because apparently it's a spoiler for Infinity War. So it's gonna be called something like Avengers Age of I Can't Believe Hawkeye is Dead. Then in July of 2019 is the start of Phase 4 of the MCU. That's kicking off with a follow-up to Spider-Man Homecoming. We don't know much about this one, other than that it starts minutes after the end of Avengers 4. Then strangely enough, there don't seem to be any Marvel movies lined up for about 10 months. I guess they really want us to mourn the characters we're gonna lose in the Avengers movies before really diving into Phase 4. But anyway, after that they have 3 movies planned per year, and we don't really know what they are. They have untitled projects set for release on May 1st, 2020, July 1st, 2020, November 6th, 2020, May 7th, 2021, July 31st, 2021, November 5th, 2021, February 18th, 2022, May 6th, 2022, and July 29th, 2022. Wow, we're gonna have to say the word 20 a lot in the future. We know that one of those movies is gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and another is gonna be Black Panther 2. We don't know which ones. There's also probably gonna be another Spider-Man, maybe a second Doctor Strange, maybe a second Captain Marvel, and hopefully a Fantastic Four movie that doesn't suck. And you have to imagine that one of those is gonna be another big team-up movie, maybe something like Secret Invasion if we're lucky. Let me know in the comment section what movies you think we'll be seeing in Phase 4. What characters do you think will die in Phase 3? If you're watching this on our Facebook page, you can hit that link to jump over to YouTube and subscribe. You can also check out ScreenRant.com for the latest movie and TV news. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.